Hey guys, don't judge the mess here. It's, I filmed a video earlier today, and when I did it, it was like I had just done my makeup and brushed my hair, and so now it's just awesome looking. Anyway, so I wanted to jump on the 2-level witch tag that's been kind of floating around the community, and I was hoping that my husband would be cool with being on camera, but I honestly didn't expect him to be, and yeah, sure enough, he was not comfortable with it, which is perfectly fine with me. So I want him to be comfortable. I mean, he's just kind of more like, this is your thing, just do it. But he did give me answers to these questions, so I get to sit here and read off his answers, and I actually have not, read them yet, so I'm probably going to react to them as well and possibly give the correct answers, so this should be fun. I'm sad, though, that you guys don't get to meet my handsome husband, but anyway, to give, quick background on my husband and I've mentioned it before, we have been together for 11.5 years, and we've been married for 6. We met on World of Warcraft when we were 20. He's from Minnesota, where I live now, and I am from Washington State. And we have 2 boys, so yeah, we've had quite the journey so far. My husband is an atheist, so it's been kind of an interesting, we just have kind of grown together a lot, and I kind of want to do a video on that too, just interfaith marriage, whatnot. I know I mentioned that before, but anyway, into the questions. First question is, what type of path do I follow, and what kind of witch am I? He said eclectic and neo-pagan. I am an eclectic witch, but I am pretty thick into the Norse path right now, so yeah. Question number 2, do you know any of my favorite witchy tools, and if so, which are they? He said the athame. It is one of my oldest tools, that's for sure, and I should show it to you guys sometime. I think it was one of the first things I ever got shortly after I turned 18. But if I was to give my own personal answer on this one, it's actually divination. So, question number 3, what is my favorite type of spell to cast? He says protection. He's actually right. I do a lot of protection spells, mostly protection and cleansing, some banishing. Those are the majority of what I do. So he's pretty on the nose for that one. He said, okay, I'm just laughing at his answers. This is probably going to happen quite a bit. Number 4, if you could pick a spell for me to cast, what would it be? And he said, good luck, with a winky face. I think it's implying that I'm klutzy, but she laughs at me about it all the time. Hello, cat. Question number 5, am I affected by the moon phases? Yes, you get crazy during the full moon. With a grinny face. With the grinny face emoji. Yeah, and it's funny because I had just made a video on this earlier today. And the full moon's tomorrow, so I think he's expecting me to be a little bit nutty. Also, I'm sorry, I have 2 screens, and so the camera is up here, and I am looking over here at the question, so I'm going to be bouncing back and forth a lot. Question number 6, how did you react and what did you think when you first found out that I was a witch? He said, that's cool if she's into that. It's about right. I actually didn't tell him for the first 6 months because I was really terrified, but if you get to know me, you kind of figure it out pretty quickly. So question number 7, how interested in the craft are you? Do you believe in magic? This should be a fun, interesting answer. He said, not very interested and undecided. Yeah, that's about right. Like I said, he's an atheist, so he's kind of, I really more believe in science. So, question number 8, is there anything about witchcraft you wish you knew more about? And he said, not that he can think of right now, which he asks me questions periodically, if he's ever curious about anything. And he is actually pretty encouraging. So, sorry, I keep reaching my hand down. My cat is like licking my hand. So he does have questions every now and then, but I just don't think he had anything currently for that answer. So I'm trying to find my place. Oh, question number 9. Has there ever been a time you thought magic might be real? And was there a moment that made you seriously consider it? He said, not yet. So, that's not surprising. I actually keep him, like, I talk to him sometimes about my path, but a lot of the time I can be kind of shy about it with him, and he always is like, stop, you're fine, just stop. Question number 10. Has me being a witch ever caused you to re-examine your view or your own spiritual path? He said, no, I don't care what people believe as long as it's not harming others, which is very true. He's pretty avid on that one, so, which I love that about him. Question 11. How do you feel about other witches? Hold on a second here. I messed up something. There we go. I don't care what people believe. Let's see. He said, everyone I met has been pretty cool. There we go. Question number 12. How do you feel about your family and friends knowing I'm a witch? He said, I expect them to treat you with just as much respect as they would someone with any other belief. And that's very true. He's actually pretty, I want to say, like, protective, I guess, in that sense. Like, he would defend me very quickly, and he has. So, you know. Question 13. How can you tell if I've practiced or done something witchy when you get home? Sometimes it's your mood, and sometimes it just smells. Yeah, that's about right. Why does someone always make a comment about it smelling? I guess that's understandable. Like, I burn things. We all burn things. It's just, we're witches. We burn things. I wish I could have done this with him on camera, because it actually would have been really funny to see, for you guys to see, like, how we interact with each other. Instead, you're seeing this one-sided of, like, me reacting to him. Let's see. Question 14. Do you ever help me practice in witchy things? I probably would if you ever asked. This is true. And again, I've kind of always wanted to ask him with certain things, but I can be so stupidly shy about it. It's funny. Like, I don't need to be, but I can be. And he's definitely said, like, I'm open to it. It's fine, you know, so. And the last question, number 15. How do you think our relationship or our lives would be different if I wasn't a witch? I don't think much would change. You're allowed to believe whatever you want as long as you aren't hurting anyone else. And again, yeah, it's about right. He's not, like, the thing is that I disagree with the I don't think much would change, because it's such a core of who I am. So I think I would change and be very different if I wasn't a witch. And I think he knows that too, but no, but I'm super happy and proud of him for doing this for me, and he is silly, so I hope you guys maybe got a good laugh at this, and feel free to jump on this tag. It's fun, and if you can get your spouse on camera, I would love to see that too. So yeah, that's my To Love a Witch tag, and props to my husband for filling out those answers for me. He's awesome. Blessed to be, guys.